Toronto Poi Workshop's second session. We started out with some more plane control exercises, this time in the saloon doors. This exercise you can do in any of the timing and direction moves. We can do together time, same direction. We can do split time, opposite direction there. You get comfortable with all those. And if that's not enough for you, you want to keep pushing this sort of exploration, you can also play with different things, like maybe one bends horizontally while one bends vertically, and then keeping that going. Open this up. It's basically just take the concept and play with it in each position as you get comfortable being able to control how you bend your saloon door planes around. It'll give you a lot more control and awareness in those positions. Then we talked about butterflies and how butterflies essentially are like a mirror reflection of each other. A butterfly like this is basically just the same as me standing next to a mirror reflecting that poi, one poi and two poi. With a together time butterfly, the mirror is a vertical line that I'm tracing down. With a split time butterfly, it's a horizontal line that I'm tracing along, almost like maybe my poi is spinning over a reflecting pond. That's not so much that I'm focusing on what rhythm it is, I'm more focusing on always drawing my poi along that mirror line, no matter where I want to put the mirror line. So now this is quarter time, for instance, but I don't have to think about it being quarter time. I just have to think about my mirror line being at a 45-degree angle. So we could start out in together time and gradually shift where that line is going. And go through an entire range of motion, shifting your mirror line, which is of course inadvertently shifting the poise timing through a variety of different esoteric timings that you don't even want to think about practicing, but that you get for free just by moving where you pulse along your mirror line. That last exercise led us to some more body and plane awareness exercise, which is to be able to keep your poi on one plane while turning your body, reorienting your body through an entire 360-degree turn with the poi staying on one plane. The easiest way to do that is just to use a wall, is to touch your hands to the wall and go through your quarter turns, always touching the wall. Once you feel comfortable with that, you can practice just dangling your poi through those quarter turn positions. Paying particular attention to how your arm and poi create a frame or archway for your head. I can't be here, I have to allow my arm to reach all the way over my head in a comfortable position. Now once you get comfortable with that, if you start speeding up, you actually get some sort of fun pendulum moves for free out of this practice. And eventually, once you're really comfortable with that, you can start spinning and playing with, keeping that going as flowers, and eventually maybe anti-spin flowers. We took a moment to look at how to spin split-time butterfly in this position. One of the key things to that position is, instead of letting one hand be under the shoulder and one over that shoulder, to bring both hands into the center line of your body. If your hands are on the center line of your body, you can get a really nice split time reflection sort of thing lining up here. But if I separate them apart, the effect gets lost. This doesn't really look lined up. This does. This same principle of lining your hands up on the center line of your body applies to pendulum practice. It applies to spinning in split time, same direction. This position also happens to be one of the positions in split time opposite arms. So then we covered some of the finer points of moving your arms like this. So you want to focus on four focus points, one up, one down, one left, one right. And you really want to rely on your torso turning in order to get your arms where they need to be. So I'm not focusing so much on moving my arms, I'm more focusing on turning my body and just letting my arms close and meet on the horizon. And then opening my arms as I turn my body so that they get back to that center line in front of me. Turn the body, they close to the horizon, turn the body, they open from the horizon. And ideally, at any point in time, my hands are always one on top of the other. So that at any point in time, moving around like this, I could stop and drop something from the top to the bottom and fall straight into alignment with that other hand.